All right, everybody, welcome to our second night of the ComboPlate Unlock Showcases. Tonight's a really special night. My husband, John, who a lot of you know, we've had like four or so artists whose records we've just like listened to on repeat for the past year. They really helped carry us through the year, and so we wanted to invite them to come play so that we could hear them again in person, at least virtually. So I just wanted to greet you, and the four artists are Joshua Burnside, Holly Aerosmith, JP Ho, and Chris Bathgate. The first one is Joshua Burnside. I first saw him play live 2 years ago at South by Southwest. He was playing at the Folk Alliance stage, sponsored stage. And then I was so happy when I saw his name on the lineup last year at the in-person conference, Folk Alliance conference in New Orleans. And I got to see him again. Everything I heard from the first time was validated. I love everything this man does, and I've been compulsively collecting all of his records ever since I heard him. So I'm going to turn it on over. Here you go. Your turn.
Hello, how's it going? I'm going to take these headphones off before I start to play because I can't play with them on. Thank you very much for that introduction. It was good times at South by Southwest and Folk Alliance, and I'm looking forward to getting back there. This first song is called Driving Alone in the City at Night. Driving alone in the city at night, I thought I saw you caught in the high branches of a beech tree, bowling in the bluster. Above the big houses of solicitors. It's the end of the 20th century. Computers were big, everybody was wealthy, and the horror of it all flew into my vision like an oil for its dinner with lethal precision. And in the dark you rode on the wind, shaking your head as if to rescind some crucial law of quantum mechanics. One cannot be here whilst over there, so you must remain, my kind brother. Yes, you must remain, my sweet brother, until eventually all of our smiling skeletons are gently uncovered by smiling Americans, and all is explained how we came to such unfortunate endings. By the cracks in our skulls and the dull arrows in our graves. Ahead around us, smoke rising from the edge of the pitch flood, not upright in light of it all. flashing blue, the ambulance grew for an old local man. My old man knew he was found in the morning under the white land, half pint of Guinness froze into his hand, naked and soulless. Half naked and soulless, oh dear. But you must remain, 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 my kind brother. My sweet brother. There you go. Cheers. Thank you very much. Should I just carry on? Just keep playing tunes? Sweet. This next one's called War and Everything. It's another new one. That one was called Driving Alone in the City at Night. And it was one from my latest record, Into the Depths of Hell. And I don't know if you can hear, but on the roof in the room that I'm now I'm in at the minute is like a bit of a storm going on. There's rain and wind, and it sounds really nice, and I hope you can hear that as well. It'll add a little bit of atmosphere to the gig. If not, then it's just, you know, whatever. This one's called War and Everything. She said, I feel lonely when I'm with you. Lonely when I'm with you. It's when you're with me and not with me. You're with everybody else. Killed a million things tonight. Fly to the mud in the dusty light. Just to have you to myself again, I would have waged a war on everything. Do you remember when we first met? It was like something from a film. You were passed out on the balcony, undisturbed by the cacophony of Paris in the morning, into the mystic blaring out of a party long abandoned, save for a few true never-enders. Off to the cold coast, where all ghosts are often heard the most. She said, you think you're smarter than you are. I said, I'd trade it all to know you more than at the margin of the ocean. Waves crashing in the dark, screaming Mr. Tambourine Man. Oh, I love what I knew of you then, and you love what you knew of me then. I've become a stranger to myself. Have I become a stranger to you? Oh, I've become a stranger to myself. She said, I feel lonely when I'm with you. Lonely when I'm with anyone. Like those old ghosts you sing about. Yeah, that's how I feel now. Like a vampire's reflection in a mirror far away. If you could only see me again, if you could only see me new again. He said, wage a war on everything. He said, wage a war on everything. I've become a stranger to myself. Have I become a stranger to you? Cheers. I was worn everything. Get a little sip of gin and tonic before I continue. Which I'm drinking out of a very... Oh, you guys are on the wine. Cheers. Cheers. Slanja. I'm drinking gin and tonic out of a very fashionable tin cup, as if I'm in a very hipster sort of venue or restaurant. But it happened very accidentally. This next one, I'm going to play a song called Hologram, which is normally a duet with a girl called Alana Henderson, who's a fantastic singer-songwriter from Northern Ireland. And it goes like this. It's been buzzing all the time. I drove late down to the edge of the lake. Where your hometown shines far on the other side. And I trace with my finger the streets we used to terrorize. Drinking in the park, holding hands in the dark. But this old love glows like the moon, swinging low above the Atlantic, sparkles on the choppy days. But I don't care what they say. If I have to dance alone, I will. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Now we used to be friends, hell, we used to be lovers. And now we live so far away from each other. Well, you sold your guitar and cut your hair and moved off to the city. And I threw out the shell I stole from your windowsill.
Hey everyone, I think we lost Joshua, but hopefully he's going to tune back in. And while we're waiting for him, by the way, thank you for being here. I'm so happy y'all can hear him. And while we're here, I'm just going to go on and do a couple of the introductory things that I didn't get to do. So as soon as I see him, I'll turn him back on. But just so you know, I wanted to do a land acknowledgement. I wanted to greet you from the ancestral lands of the Jumanos, the Tonkawa, the Lipan Apache, the Coahuiltecan, and the Comanche. This is also known as Austin, Texas. I'm a booking agent based here in Austin, and tonight I'm just showcasing a bunch of artists that I just love. So thanks again for being here. In case you're using technology where you cannot see me, I wanted to describe my setting because we realize that technology is not accessible to everybody. So I am a middle-aged Caucasian female with dirty blonde hair and gray streaks everywhere, and I'm sitting in a room that I've decorated with red blankets everywhere and have my banner of my website in the background, and with some pretty bright lights on. So I am still waiting for him, and then I'm not sure what else to say. So if y'all are cool, I'm just going to keep the stream going live, and then if Joshua reappears, then I will put him on. And then in case you haven't looked ahead, our second guest is Holly Aerosmith. I met her during the Folk Exchange in Australia last year, and she's from New Zealand, and she gave me her record, and it's just beautiful. And she was scheduled to play the South by Southwest Festival this past March in 2020, but then that all got canceled. So she was not able to make it to the States. I was hoping to reunite with her there, but I did reach out, and she's playing my showcase and then a couple others. So I'm gonna go on and put my screen on stop the video, but please stay here, and I'll go on and back to the conference app and chat and try to keep you engaged that way. So please stay on.
I'm trying to put on headphones to see what's going on. Hey guys, I don't know if people are still here, but I got disconnected there briefly.
Hey Joshua, they are here. I've been talking to them in the chat on the conference app, and they're still here. So I'm gonna just mute myself, so feel free, if your connection stays strong, to play a few more tunes. Hi again, it's me. Joshua is on my Zoom screen. He's frozen, so I'm waiting for him to move again. But yeah, while we're waiting, if you're looking on the chat on the conference app, just
Hello.
here he's. Hey Joshua, we heard you say hello, so I'm going to mute myself. Oops, he's gone. So this is a new experience for all of us, having the virtual conference, and we're all doing our very best, and there's going to be glitches like this. So thanks for waiting around. I'm still going to put myself on mute in a minute and wait for him. His manager's still here on the Zoom with me. So I know they're trying desperately hard to get back on. All right, I see his name, so I'm gonna mute myself and tell him that he can go ahead. Hey, Joshua, if you can hear me, play anytime. And Aiden, if you could tell him the same. All right, hang on, everyone.
I'm just gonna keep playing.
Hey, we can hear you. Go for it.
Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna keep playing here. People can hear, I guess. We were on the sofa, falling asleep. As the rain battered dime, in the conservatory glass, nothing else shines like that. Was so light, couldn't hear the TV. Our uniform lying soggy on the floor. Sister, don't close your eyes. We'll never get this place organized. I wished we were like Californians, as cold as the car in the morning. I wanted everything they had. This woman pulled.
All right, everybody. We got a few beautiful, uninterrupted songs of Joshua Burnside. It was gorgeous. Then he's in Ireland and he's in Belfast and he's playing live for us. So it's a long way for those little internet waves to travel. And I think we are really lucky we got what we did. And please go to his website. I did put it in the conference app chat. And all of his music is on Bandcamp. He's just terrific. So I hope you can go check him out. And Aiden, who is manager still on, please thank him. And we're going to go ahead and move on to our next artist. Her name is Holly Aerosmith, and as soon as she turns on her screen, then I will hand over to her. But as I mentioned earlier, I met Holly during the Folk Exchange in Australia in Geelong of March of this year, and she was really super talented, gave me her record. John and I haven't stopped listening to it. We made it a ritual to like listen to it every Saturday for a very long time. It brought us a lot of comfort. It's just beautiful. She was supposed to be at South by, but then that ended up getting canceled. So we're really happy to have her here. Holly, take it. Oh my God, can I tell them your wee news? Shake your head.
Yes.
Holly's a brand new mother. Like I'm talking like brand new. I can't believe she's here. So thank you, Holly. Take it away.
Thanks, Laura. Yes, brand new mum. The baby is not in the house right now, which is a good thing. She's not playing ball with sleep at the moment, but yeah, nice to have a moment to myself to play some music. Even the birds are quiet today. Even the sun is getting up late. Washing still out on the line. I think it's frozen. This strange world feels cold and like it's closing in on me. My supernova never arrived. Something brighter that leaves the rest behind. My supernova never arrived. My supernova never arrived. Well, I'm a dreamer dissatisfied. Half of the time, the prophet comes with only a few words. See, I'm a dreamer dissatisfied, but I'm a realist half of the time. The prophet comes the comfortable and comfort the disturbed. That's what I want. That's all I'm asking for. A place of comfort, a uterus of sorts. And in that place, all you know for sure is you don't need to know to be loved. Should I be born again? Rock me in those arms and then all I want is to return to the womb of Venus, where I didn't have a name. Nothing to deny or to defend. No knowledge of the state that I'm in, just held within my mother. Should I be born again? Rock me in those arms and then is to return to the Thank you. Brian, are there some issues with the audio?
Stream hadn't started from mic, but there might be a bit of delay.
Okay.
But then I think they can hear you.
Yeah. You guys can hear me okay? Yeah, great. Excellent. So that was a new one. Just recorded it last year while I was pregnant. And hopefully going to finish that album soon and release some new stuff. This is another new one. It's called Desert Dove. And I wrote it for my grandfather, Rex, who passed away a couple years ago. He lived in Tucson, Arizona. I'm half American, so I am very fond of the landscapes in Arizona. And every morning he'd go outside and feed the birds. And this is a homage to him. Desert doves wake me in the Catalina dawn. You'd be up already, listening to their morning song. The birds all knew you, they'd come running through the sand. You'd be out there sitting with a cardinal in your hand. I bought an olive tree to plant your ashes underneath, a tree that lives for 1,500 years. And I know it won't bring you back, but it has arms like yours. Praise to early waking grievers, to those who face the dawn. Cry out in your weakness and the rain may come. La 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 On the other side of the ocean, there is a child who is a woman now. And when I hear your desert dove, I am reminded not to stay away from my own soul too long. Praise to early waking grievers, to those who face the dawn. Cry out in your weakness and the rain may come. Praise to doubters and to dreamers. May your questions be a song. The fearful try to silence, but the brave all sing along. La 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 Now I listen for that sound carried by the dove to show me my own sorrow and how to rise above. Today it was something I read by a dead poet. La 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 la. Thank you. I know Texas has had a horrible snowstorm this week. Hope you guys have all your amenities back. Stinking hot here today. Got the air conditioning on. I was touring North America a few years ago, and it feels like I'm never going to get to do it again, but I'm sure I will. When the world returns to its regular orbit. But this is a song I wrote after driving through the night from Detroit to Toronto, which I wouldn't recommend, in a very, very severe storm as well. And the lightning was so bright that the whole sky would just light up like daytime, and then go back straight to pitch black again, and this heavy, heavy rain. We had to leave the road and just stop for a while because we couldn't see anything, and we did it all just to save some money on flights. So the things you do in the name of cutting costs on tour. It's called Something Small. Darkest night, highway running down, my head fights, talking to God, prairie rain, lightning fills the sky. Hotel gave our room away, so we're driving tonight. Something small will save me. 3 lost in 3 years. I never knew I had so many tears to give. Carry on when life feels like a drone drowning Something small save me. Something small save me. Mostly I'm angry, but anger's just a mess. I know I'm afraid of everything I ask. Something small save me. Something small. Thank you. Thanks for letting me try out some new songs on you. Hey. There's a Canadian artist by the name of The Weather Station, beautiful folk artist who was meant to play in New Zealand a few years ago, and I was going to support her. And I was very excited. She's one of my favorite songwriters, Tamara Lindemann. And I'd flown up to Auckland in the North Island. I live in the South Island. To play with her, and her visa didn't get approved at the last minute, and she couldn't get into the country. So the other support act and I decided to do a show anyway. Turns out I think most people who'd bought tickets were there to see her, because not many people came in the end. And it was one of those terrible gigs where you've just got a few larrikins, a few drunk larrikins in the crowd who like having loud conversations and breaking glasses and strolling in and out at their leisure. So it was one of the worst gigs I've ever played. But as I was watching this other man perform, it was kind of this ethereal moment where I felt like, oh, this is still music and it's still beautiful, and no one's really listening, but I am, and I'm glad to be here despite it all. And I started writing down a few thoughts, and it became this song. So this is for all the songwriters who have had shitty gigs, which is all songwriters. It's called The Song Man. Well, the song man is playing his piano, honest, tender, offering his heart to strangers in the night. In a red lit room he's gathered a congregation, an oscillating fan like a halo hangs above his reverend head. And some will leave tonight with wonder in their eyes, and some will leave this place just as they arrived, in the red lit room. Shoulders bumping drunken slurs, feet are going out and coming in again. But the song man keeps on singing, even though it feels like no one's listening. But some will leave tonight with wonder in their eyes, and some will leave this place just as they arrived, in the red lit room. I am quiet, I am hearing you, I know how it feels to stand naked in the lamplight, to be earnest and unrewarded, getting dressed in dirty bathrooms and working until dawn, driving miles and miles and miles to wind up surrounded all alone. And when you hit the last crescendo, a drink falls on the floor, smoke rises from a woman in silver sparkling shorts. Thank you. I'll play a couple older ones now for the for those of you who, for these two actually, for Laura and John, who listen to this every Saturday. That's so sweet. Thank you. I love hearing when you get to hear where your music's being listened to, because often you just have no idea if or where. So it's really nice to picture that. somewhere in Austin every Saturday. The song is playing. I sit on the misty mountain, look down into endless green. The trees are whispering, oh, they say to me, don't leave. This is where you're meant to be. Oh, I got you right here, baby, you got me. We got love together, and that is what we really need. Yeah, love is what we need. Oh. We left it all behind, and what we brought along was a pair of shoes, some traveling blues, 4 wheels and 3 guitars. Well, we packed our bags and hit the road. No plans for a destination. Say goodbyes, fast approaching as a storm. I got you right here, baby, you got me. We got love together, and that is what we really need. Oh, I've got you right here, baby, you got me. We got love together, and that is what we really need. Well, I've got no credentials, I've got no ID. I don't have a home, and I sure don't have no money. But they say if you got love, then you got everything. Well, baby, I believe that. People will talk, you know, I hear them say, what's she doing? She's too young. Married at 20, young, give or take. But I do know how to love. Oh, isn't that enough? Well, it seems to work for us. I got you right here, baby, you got me. We got love together, that is what we really need. I got no credentials, no. I got no ID. I don't have a home, no. And I sure ain't got no money. And we got love together. We got love together, yeah. We got love together. We got love together. Well, one day we'll have our own home and a small room, and we can grow our fruit on the wild lawn, and on the lawn of wild children, they look like us. We'll teach them a little, but mostly they'll teach us. We'll teach them a little, but mostly they'll teach us. Thank you. I haven't really done the online Zoom shows in the last year. I did one other. It was really early in the morning because it was being streamed in Ireland, and I had terrible morning sickness, which doesn't just happen in the morning, by the way. But it was kind of awful because I had to get through this set without throwing up, which I did. And after that, I called a hiatus on online concerts. But yeah, it's strange. It's strange playing to an invisible audience. But thank you for tuning in if you're out there. I think this will be my last song. It's called Slow Train Creek. 2 more. Okay. This is one I wrote in the Rockies in Colorado. I was touring with a friend from Oklahoma and his children and family. And his little daughter Ramona was 4 years old at the time. We had a 5-month-old baby on the road as well. And Ramona is a straight shooting 4-year-old. And I didn't like this song as I was writing it. I thought it was not very good. And I was struggling away, and Ramona came outside, and I said, "What do you think, Ramona?" And she said, "I like it." And I knew she was telling the truth because she'd offended me many times before. So I thought, well, I better keep going then if Ramona likes it. And it ended up winning the Country Song of the Year in New Zealand a couple of years ago. So thanks to Ramona, this song exists. Where the creek rolls by like a slow train, with nowhere to be. The leaves on the aspens dance, weightless and free, like nobody's watching, nobody but me. World we're living in. But it all seems so right up here in the mountain glen. Oh, let me forget my sorrow, if only for a day, like I got nowhere to be. I wanna sing out what I've been holding down, like nobody's watching me. Nobody but you. Nobody but you. Everything's alright up here in the mountain. Well, I'm sitting on the porch, writing this song, and I got nowhere to be. And Ramona's dancing, she's dancing next to me, like nobody's watching, the child so free. Like a child should be. There's peace in the slow train creak and the aspens fluttering. Ooh, there is peace in the evening light and in good company. Ooh, so much peace in a child's face when she knows she's safe and free. Ooh, I used to know their peace, but it left me to serve another woman. Now I wait, return to me. Well, it looks like we're right on time. Thank you, Laura and John at ComboPlate for having me. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your online conference. And hope that snow melts for you soon. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Holly. That was terrific and amazing. And we loved every minute of it. You ended with my favorite song, so thank you very much for doing that. I know I never told you, but that was our favorite song. All right, everyone. This is just a showcase. We're calling Laura and John's playlist. This is John. I'm Laura. If you weren't here at the very beginning, there's a few artists, a handful of artists, and the four of them are here tonight, whose records we've just been listening to on repeat for quite some time, and especially over this last year. We've been really missing live music. Holly's actually one of the last artist I saw perform live. I was at the Folk Alliance Exchange in Australia last March, and we met each other there. Our next guest is JP Ho. He's from Winnipeg in Canada, and I have a Folk Alliance connection with him too. I kept seeing his name at one of the conferences, but I didn't get to see him play because I'm always stuck in my showcase room. And then I saw that he was coming to South by Southwest one year. So I have a charity show I do every year at a local soup kitchen, and I invited him to play that and loved him. John and I followed him around the rest of that week at other shows he was doing. And then he's even played a day party that I do during South by twice in the past. And so we love him. We sing along with his records all the time. And as soon as I see his video, I will mute myself and then turn him on. But anyway, he also has his annual show called Ho Ho Ho. It's a Christmas show. And John and I have been trying to go for years, but we didn't. This year it was virtual. So we finally got to attend, and it was amazing. All right, I'm passing it over. JP Ho.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Laura. Thank you for having me. This is weird, but this is really cool, and I appreciate it. I'm going to get started. We lost touch, couldn't cope. Egos kept hanging up the phone. Time elapsed, months or more. Convinced myself we're better off alone. I met you so many years ago. That night in your car, I swear we almost died. I know we'll try again. It's the way it's always been. Like nothing happened. Carry on, life unfolds. I wondered if she had console for your life. Was there hate? Did she paint me as your failed estate? I met you so many years ago. We tried every line at your brother's best friend's dive. I know we'll try again. It's the way it's always been. Like nothing happened. We tried every old line in the book. I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a single thing. We lost touch, couldn't cope. Then somebody reminds us both. I met you so many years ago. I met you so many years ago. I met you so many years ago. Oh, thanks. Good. Okay, great. I'm not going to bend over and turn the reverb off, so just pretend like I'm all powerful in between songs. So that's dedicated to Laura and John, who I met many years ago, and they've been always very kind to me, and I look forward to one day getting to repay them. And anyway, carrying on. This is a song dedicated to everybody, especially myself. Tough year, tough sledding, especially if you're an artist. The loneliness is tricky. The future is tricky. The present is difficult. And we all just got to keep getting day to day. Here we go. Bottle blonde girl swore she knew Elvis. She's tattooed a tear every year since he's died. Opposite side of the street, he's a cowboy lassoing the traffic as tourists walk by. And these are the diamonds all shiny and broken, walking quickly, and you'll never notice all of these people so beautifully crazy. Don't have to carry the weight of the world. All of these people that you think need saving, it hit me right between the eyes. We're all beautifully crazy. He walks down Sunset, sun cracked and broken, conducting the ocean has his own parade. She told me she's starting a sci-fi movie. I told her I saw it, and then she ran away. And these are the diamonds all shiny and broken. All of these people so beautifully crazy. says he can save you $4 a day. All of these people so beautifully crazy don't have to carry the weight of the world. All of these people that you think he's saving and hit me right between the eyes. We're all beautifully crazy, so beautifully crazy. We're all beautifully crazy. Keep taking care of each other, everybody. My goodness. I do hope that's the silver lining, that's sort of that everyone gets to take away from this situation, that it's okay to take care of each other a little bit more, if not a lot more. So I'm coming to you live from a city called Winnipeg, Canada. And it's oddly balmy up here. I was plus 6 Celsius, which I don't know what that means in Fahrenheit, but it was nice enough to ruin my backyard skating rink yesterday. And this is a song that I guess it's going out to the weather. Things are shifting a lot faster than normal. Take all that you have, throw it over your shoulder. You got miles to stretch. No use now looking over. I figured it out long time ago. I'm ready to stand here on my own. Run away from me. Run away from me. There'll be moments I miss you, and there were days that I cried. Your company was the poison. The emptiness was inside. I'll tell you again, you gotta go. I don't stand a chance unless I'm on my own. Run away from me. Run away from me. Watching me fend from afar, time and again I might give up, stick my head in the sand while you run around, while you run around. Send nothing back home, no map, no way to find you. You see, I'm better off alone. You see, I'm better off without you. I tell you again, you gotta go. I I don't stand a chance unless I'm on my own. Run away from me. Run away from me. Run away from me. Run away, run away, run away from me. You run away, run away, run away from me. You run away, run away, run away from me. You run away, run away, run away from me. So there's that. That's yeah, thanks. Okay, how about I'll do this is a song I wrote with a friend named Andy Stachansky. He's a great singer-songwriter himself, musician, and he used to be the one of the drummers for Ani DeFranco. And we got to write a few songs in LA a few years back, and this is one of them. And we decided just to let our imaginations take over, and it feels apropos for this last year and possibly this year. It's about a couple buddies who go for a road trip into the desert in California, and they forget to fill the car up with gas. And so once they reach their spot, they're dead. So that, I guess, maybe this is comforting for some people. We've been legends for a long time, side by side, coming from a bloodline. The compass was cracked, that's how we lost track. And gasoline dropping every mile. Next station won't be for a while. 1,000 degrees, no sign of a breeze. Because we can't turn back, no, we've lost the highway. Listen to the dash, it's never gonna run. Calling all saints, don't think we're gonna make it. If you ask me, my friend, would I do it again? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you remember the day that chased us halfway through the street and neighborhood where we played? The sirens were loud and the lights drew a crowd. And like that day, I'm not so sure how this ends. Jumping first and working in the pretense. We'll figure it out, that's all we know how. Because we can't turn back, we've lost the highway. Listen to the dash, it's never gonna run. Calling all saints, don't think we're gonna make it. If you ask me, my friend, would I do it again? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just say, 'cause I need to know. Are we in trouble? Yes or no, yes or no. 'Cause I just need a sign to say that we'll be fine. No, we can't turn back, 'cause we've lost the highway. Listen to the dash, it's never gonna run. Calling all saints, don't think we're gonna make it. If you ask me, my friend, would I do it again? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the rule there is to fill your car up. Nothing else. Fill that car up with gas. Let's do this one then. This is a song about mistakes that a friend of mine was making when she moved from Winnipeg down to Los Angeles. And it makes me think at Folk Alliance, I think I started going maybe 13 years ago, 14 years ago. And I didn't, it's a real, I'm going to turn this off real quick. It's a real, if you haven't been there, you have to go. And if you have been there, then you'll know that it's insane. And it's really hard to ever properly explain what this thing is. And every single year I go into it saying, okay, you know what this is about. Don't be surprised. Don't get caught up in it. And then night 2, I'm caught up in it. And you eat too much because it's in cities with incredible food that we can't get here. So many years in Memphis, then in KC. And so this is a song about mistakes that it was about my friend, and I guess I'll make it about me. In the end, you'll see it clear. Instant dreams and filthy thoughts. Can't imagine why you've been that way. Try new textiles and see if they fit. Always a sucker for a stranger's taste. Can't afford it, never thought you did. Well, are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better? No regrets if I leave pins and needles in your fingertips. Comatose and fruitless crops, blue skies that used to mean so much. She walks around LA like she owns it. And now it's seconds of cocaine, thirds of vanity, your face is slowly fading out. You're getting skinny, but in that ugly way, and turning the tables on me. Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better? No regrets if I leave pins and needles in your fingertips. Now you're waiting for nothing, no one keeps calling the body I used to know. Too much patchwork, too many details, too many signs of credible resale. Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better? No regrets if I leave pins and needles in your fingertips. Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better now? Oh, are you feeling Road regrets. I think I've got time for one more song. I think we're okay. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, great. I just once again want to say thank you so much. I don't, nobody knows how this year is gonna shape up, but I can safely say that this is gonna be a highlight and a moment that I'll remember. And so, thank you so much for reaching out. And I don't know. You guys are great. Thank you very much. I'm gonna end with a song about a cousin of mine who joined a cult. He got out, so I guess it's joyful. But anyway, I'll see you when I see you. When I was 18, nobody loved me. Nobody ever asked for my time. No champagne moments, no love to fly to, no heat to warm up the family ties. No. I hit the forest and found a castle. I met the others who were empty like me. A hand had touched me, a word so freeing, and all thoughts of home now were taking their leave. Oh, how did I learn to let you go? Oh, how did I learn to let you go? We spend our seconds dreaming illusions. I'd pay those fees each and every night. I heard them whisper about our secrets, and I know they judged every action of mine. Oh, how did I learn to let you go? Oh, how did I learn to let you go? And if you die, I wouldn't change the way I am, my loneliness. You see, I never lied, but I found a home, honey. Who needs this man? I hear you weeping, my cousin Gina. I read your letters each and every night. I hear you calling, but I ain't listening. I ain't never coming back to that life. Oh, how did I learn to let you go? Oh, how did I learn to let you go? Oh, oh, yeah. How did I learn to let you go? We'll see you next year. Thanks, you two. You're amazing. Thank you. I see you there. Bye.
Hey, thanks, JP. It was awesome. We loved it. Of course, we're super fans. And yeah, I just reached out to these few artists that I love to see if they would play, and they said yes. And our next guest I saw his name is Chris Bathgate. He's our lone American on this tonight's showcase, and he lives in Michigan. I'll let him tell you what he wants to tell. But we saw him at Folk Alliance a few years back, and I don't know. I think it was an 8-piece band. He had like this amazing, like incredible, huge band with 2 snare drummers on the side and another drummer in the middle. At least that's my memory. I don't know if I'm remembering right. But anyway, it was the best show of that conference. And I saw him in the hallway and told him how much I loved it. And then he slipped a CD under my showcase store where I was hosting later that night. And John and I love all his records. We've been collecting all of them ever since. And initially, he wasn't able to play the showcase with John, told me, just ask him one more time. And I did. And he said yes. So thank you, Chris. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thanks for having me be here. John, thanks for asking twice. Thanks for the encouragement. Yeah, I'm coming to you live from Pinckney, Michigan. I'm out in my dusty garage, my dim, dusty garage. I have a small child inside the house asleep who just started to sleep through the night. So I'm well rested, but I'm out here in an effort to not wake him up. 17 years before, I should have hauled off and kissed her. Now I lace my wine with ginger. When sugar's all I've longed for, all I've longed for, all I've longed for. She's whistling in a candy store, and I'm just screaming in the dark here. I'm just choking down a salt year. When sugar's all I've longed for, all I've longed for, all I've longed for. To try again, to try again, to try again, to try again. And there she stood, a photograph in my doorway. And I felt all my light leave me, my thoughts all tumbling under, tumbling under, tumbling under. After then, my days resigned to static and gray hair and soft cry, like a cracked crystal second-hand wind chime, just clanging for a lover, for a lover, lover. Try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. Thank you. Thanks. So I'm sitting in front of this pump organ that's from 1914. It's a Kimball. It was given to me maybe 6 years ago, shortly before I moved out of the state of Michigan to California. And I just finished an entire album that was written exclusively on it. I'll play a little bit for you now. It's foot powered. Totally acoustic organ. It has a reed box very similar to a large harmonica or accordion. And this is probably the last time the public will hear this pump organ before I disassemble it and try to make it more roadworthy. I have another one coming on Saturday that's from 1895, just in case. But I'm going to play some songs that I wrote on this pump organ. And I hope you enjoy it. In the morning, no trouble. In the forest, light stuttering. The sweet fern uncovered. In the meanwhile, all hovering. In the distance, shadow covers. The turnstiles of summer. The horizon, all colored. The words hang unuttered. I can admit that I hurt like hell. You could give me credit, shit, you might as well give me something to go on. Ain't it strange how the things we love often are a cause of us undone? That's love or something. And if you find this to be true, there's just one thing you can do. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look. I can predict that you'll return. You could take a hint, pretend you learned something to go on. Ain't it strange how the things we've done often are a case of not enough? It's love or something. If you've the plans to make a pass, there's just one thing I would ask. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look I drive the van into the woods as deep as I could. I grab my bag, I add the map, I leave the van, I'm on the path. I hike my ass so far beyond, I'm in the woods, the path is gone. I get so far away, I set up camp, I start to pray. As if there was some holy center, as if my mind were free to wander. catch a fish, I spook a deer, I see the fear, I drink some beers. I fall asleep under a tree, I eat the woods, I pull the leaves. I hide, I get so far within, I'm in the woods and deep in words. I split the peach, I draw the blade, I pull the stone I save. As if there was some holy sand, as if my heart were free to wander, as if you were there with me, as if we never leave. Pack my bag, I'm in the van, I understand. And I get so far within, I'm in the woods, I'm deep in words. I drive the van into the world as deep as it occurs. I split the peach, I draw the blade, I am the stone I save. As if there was some holy sand, as if I were free to wander, as if you were here with me, as if we'd never leave. Oh, thank you. That record was recorded, it's the first time I've ever recorded on 2-inch tape. So later on this year, it's the first analog instrument and recording technique that I've utilized. It was really satisfying. If you ever have the opportunity to do it, I recommend it. I'm going to play a song off Dizzy Seas. This is about a city on the island of Cyprus, which is half Turkish, half Greek. The Turks invaded in the 80s and took over the northern part of the country. I was hired by an amazing sort of avant-garde theater director there named Athena Kasiou to make music and participate and act in a version of Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream. And it was incredible. She flew me over there, and the set was a 3-story building and a lemon grove and this street that they had blocked off. And in her version, she plays with time, and it's sort of open theater. So the audience can wander wherever they like. Anywhere in the set, they could go and open a drawer and find a certain character's belongings. It was immersive, bizarre, innovative, revolutionary. It was an incredible experience to be a part of. And I think it's good. I think it's good for Americans, as the lone American on the showcase, to go elsewhere and get a reality check. And it certainly was one for me at that time. I was a much younger man. And I learned a great deal on that trip, just about culture and even American culture. And about how there are some things in the world that are universal to humanness, beyond borders, beyond politics. And I had an inkling of that, and I felt that, but to go and experience it was really fantastic. And in my awkwardness of being an American that doesn't speak Greek, on the Greek side of Cyprus, I spent a lot of time wandering around at night, sort of not really knowing where I was or what I was doing, but just experiencing the city in the evening. So this is a song sort of about that. When I'm breaking down, I just wander out through the streets at night, through their humming lights. How strange is the night. How strange is my time. How strange is the night. How strange am I. When I'm feeling high, I just wave goodbye. Call up all my kind, swallow up the night. How strange is the night. How strange is my time. How strange is the night. How strange am I. How strange is my time. How strange is the night. How strange am I. Nicosia. Oh, you have a very cute cat. So I just have like one little half song that I want to play. It's like the beginnings of a song. Yeah, thank you very much to ComboPlate Booking for having me. Thanks for pushing, John. It's tough to find time when you have a kid. So thanks for getting me out of the house for a minute. I appreciate it very much. And I look forward to seeing the two of you and also everyone else at some point in the future when we finally whoop this pandemic's butt. And I hope that you feel the same way as I do when you have the opportunity to go to a concert or many concerts. I hope that you applaud with all your heart, and I hope that you are extremely attentive. And I'm looking forward to the Renaissance post-pandemic. Yeah. So I'll leave you with this. This is like a half song. This is something that I've been working on, and it's the only thing I've really felt like singing lately. I dream up a great healing way. I dream up a great healing way. I become a great healing way. I dream up a great healing way. What good will worry do all of? I describe to you all my pain. I describe the great healing. Standing out in the July rain. Thank you all so much. Cheers to a more healing time. Thank you very much, Laura and John.
All right, everyone. That was Chris Bathgate, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. These are some of our most favorite artists ever, and they've been really important to us this past year when we've been at home and missing live music and missing seeing people at concerts. And the music of these particular artists has brought us so much comfort. And so I'm so happy they all agreed to play. 3 of them are like parents. Chris has a little one, and Holly has like couple weeks old baby, and then JPO has like 2 little kiddos. So I'm so glad they took time out of their busy schedules to come play. So we just have one more night of private showcasing. It's tomorrow night. It's going to be 7 artists that I represent and then one friend from New York opening. So just go to either the YouTube page for ComboPlate booking, if that's where you're watching, or go to the conference page for ComboPlate booking, and you can see the lineup. We're going to start at 6:30 tomorrow, and I think we go till like 10:30, so 4 hours straight. So it's going to be a marathon. So bring all your snacks. Can't wait to see you all there. And we love you both. We I love him. Anyway, but pick up our kitty. Anyway, we love get our cat. Anyway, our cat has an internet hashtag, but he's shy right now. Migo the cat. So short for amigo. But anyway, can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. Bye.